Happy day, everybody, and happy Tuesday. You know what that means. It's another edition of Health, Home, and Lifestyle, and it is the month of October, so it's the spooktacular season. But as you all know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and every Tuesday, right here on Health, Home, and Lifestyle, our Joe Nugget Sharfers in our Think Pink series will introduce you to a brave breast cancer survivor.
Think Pink this October in commemoration of Breast Cancer Awareness, presented by Island Cancer Center and the American Cancer Society. This year marks 5 years that Maria Masnayon has been cancer-free, and her outlook on life has been different.
I don't take any day for granted. I don't take any person that I love for granted. I don't take anyone in my life for granted. Life is a gift. Cherish it because you don't know what tomorrow brings.
She remembers the day like it was yesterday, March 3rd, 2016.
I had found some lumps. I did a self-examination. And out of concern, of course, I went to my doctor. And he said, okay, let's go ahead and do some testing, did a biopsy.
The doctor calling her into his office and saying straight out, Maria, you have breast cancer, stage 2C.
At that point, it was really surreal, you know, hearing those words from your doctor.
Miss Anayan considered herself an active person who ate healthy when possible. So when she heard the news, all kinds of thoughts flooded her mind.
You think about your family, your children, your husband. You think about, well, what did I do wrong? Did I do something? Why didn't I catch it or earlier? Or I thought I was eating right, I was exercising, but put all those thoughts aside, then you realize that it's happening to you. It changes you real quick. It kind of put me through a whirlwind of what am I going to do? How am I going to tell my family? How am I going to fight this? Who's going to help me? Or, you know, all kinds of things.
She recalls walking out of the office and getting into her car.
It was kind of like a numbing feeling. I sat in the car, maybe for like 3 or 4 seconds. My husband next to me, and he held my hand when the doctor told me, and when we were in the car, and that's when I broke down.
The next step, seeing an oncologist, and because of the stage the cancer was at, more tests needed to be done.
Everything was kind of happening so quickly, and then I found out that the cancer had already spread into my lymph nodes. So because of that, I had to get what's called a lumpectomy, where they had to take out the tumor, which I had 3. And then I had 7 lymph nodes taken out.
This was followed by chemotherapy and radiation. For Miss Anayan, a wife of 20 years, mother to 4 children, a grandmother to 5 children, all she kept thinking is, I need to get through this, not just for myself, but for my family. What got her through it was her faith and her rock, her husband, Kevin.
My husband stood by me through everything. I mean, he was my pillar. He through, from the time I was diagnosed, through all the chemo, the radiation, all my appointments, through all the sicknesses, the mood swings, I think I'm not gonna make it. He stood by me. He was my strength. My family, the love and support from the Masnayons, my children, who just tried to keep me positive.
She also pulled strength and encouragement from good friends, some who were also battling cancer. And although cancer-free and thriving, she admits emotionally, it's a battle.
There's ups, there's downs, you know. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'll cry. My husband will be there to comfort me and say, sometimes he doesn't even have to say anything. He just knows. It's just part of the survival, you know, your survival mode of saying, am I going to be okay tomorrow? And then tomorrow I'll be okay.
She does have a more positive outlook on life now.
It's not like before where I was thinking, okay, this is a death wish, you know. I have breast cancer after so many years. I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to lose my hair and I'm just going to wither away. It's not like that anymore. I can beat this. I can survive a long time. And with the right attitude, positive thinking, and the great support that I have around me, and the will to survive.
With the month focusing on awareness, a big part of it is being proactive when it comes to your health.
Exercise, try to eat right, quit smoking if you can, moderation with your alcohol, because I know how Guam is. But do what you can for you. Because remember, there's other people who love you and who are and will be affected with this fight with cancer.
Jonagan Charfris, KM News. Think Pink this October in commemoration of Breast Cancer Awareness, presented by Island Cancer Center and the American Cancer Society.
And that was the first of our Think Pink episode. So remember, that is every Tuesday. Make sure to take a look to find out who is the brave breast cancer survivor featured next week. And don't go anywhere, because up next, Claire Calvo.